Hey guys, what's going on? It's Soulful here, and today we're gonna be talking about the Monster Life. I know it's kind of old now, but I still wanted to do my perspective on it and tell you guys my point of view on things regarding the Monster Life. And I'm sorry if you guys notice, sometimes I've been missing my Play This Wednesday every now and then. It's because I don't really play MapleStory as often right now. And as you can see, my shadow is still only level 177, so leveling him slowly. I'm kind of waiting for all these updates coming to MapleStory. As if you guys keep up with KMS and stuff, you'll see that there's a lot of big updates coming our way. And just wanted to tell that guy that I want the NX. Okay, so yeah, just want to show you guys my perspective on Monster Life, and on Monday you guys could expect a pretty much update video. I don't want to show anything too big, but I just want to go over some things that are coming to both KMS and GMS, and I want to talk a little bit about my personal life and things that are going on right now, because Monday I don't have school, and I'll tell you guys why on Monday. So you could look forward to that video, that memorable Monday. And for now, let's go ahead and get into Monster Life. You'll have some quests right here to enter Monster Life if you never entered yet. And if you notice, when you double click a character, you'll see their Monster Life here, right here, their farm info, and it says what level they are, the name of their farm, and you could click here to visit their farm, or even click this button to add them as a friend on your farms. So the thing I don't like though is this thing right here. Like, even if I put it over here, if you like go in the cash shop and come back out, or if you relog or do any of those stuff, it'll come back right here. And it's really annoying because it's so big and it takes up a big portion of the screen. We already have this huge map taking up like such a big portion of the screen. We have all these things at the side. We have our bus up here. We have this whole UI down here, and we really don't need this extra thing right here. So you could just click this to go to your farm. Another way to do it is clicking menu and clicking visit farm. This will take you to your farm as well. But since this huge button is always here anyway, you might as well just click it and visit the farm. As you guys could see, the name of my farm is Civilization. It was initially called Sorrow's Care, but I decided to change it to Civilization just to be, I like the name more. And we got a free name change, so it was pretty cool. This is called Yesterday's News. You'll see it every time you log into your farm. It basically tells you how many visitors you had today, the play time for your monsters, and the combinations with your monsters. And these are the best farms in the whole of GMS. So you just exit that, and now basically it's like Farmville, I guess. I never really played Farmville, but that's what people say. So it's like Farmville for those of you guys that do know Farmville. You basically have a little farm. You set up your places. You make all these little roads. You add all these little decors or accessories, and you make your farm look how you want it to look. This is the stock size that you get the farm at. So this is basically the smallest size for your farm. And you can upgrade it from the shop, which is right here. You just click this button and go to shop. Yeah, this is how I made my farm look. You just add all the houses you want, and they generate a currency called Waru, and Waru is basically the misos of Monster Life. There is a NX currency, which is gems, and it's basically the NX currency for Monster Life. So you get Waru, and you get a free coupon every day for logging in. That could give you either 2,000, 5,000, or 10,000 Waru. So it's pretty cool just for logging in. And yeah, so what you want to do is, and to move the screen, it might be a little tricky at first, but you just have to put it like close to the edge of the screen, and it'll go that way. So just do that. Alright, and so when you have max Waru generated for your houses, what you want to do is just simply click it. I used to do it the hard way. I used to click it, click harvest, and then click the check mark. But what you can do is click it quickly, enter, enter. So click it, press enter again, and just do that. It's way faster, and it's just a little thing to make life in Monster Life easier. So you just get all your Waru like that. Alright, and now to show you the stats, whenever you click one of your houses, it'll show you the Waru production, how much it has currently, and this is the max amount that it could hold. And basically it shows you the statistics of it, how much it generates every 10 minutes, the max storage it can hold, and aesthetic points. Aesthetic points is this thing right here. It's basically how fancy your farm is, and the higher this number is, you can see you get some bonuses, some pretty nice bonuses. I get a 2% shop discount. I get all my houses to have a max Waru storage of plus 18, and a special. I've never seen this happen before. I'll try that. I don't know. But and I also get a special merchant appearance chance of 9%, which is this. This is the special merchant. He sells items that would normally cost gems or NX, but you could buy them for a large amount of Waru instead. So you know, it's pretty cool, but you have to be really really rich to buy those stuff. Like I'll show you some of the prices. You go to the special tab, read that little text, and look, you can see 352,000 Waru for some of these things, and it just goes up as you go along. So that's pretty much it for the houses. And you can pretty much organize everything how you want. This thing, unfortunately, you can't move. It's basically your home base. It shows you all the activity that happened on your farm. Shows you, like, look, visited your farm and chilled with your monsters. So it's just stuff like that. And you could type a little message here if you want. So, and people could see it that come to your farm. Now to get to the monsters. When they have this little heart symbol above their head, it means they're in need of love or something similar to. So basically, you know, the easy way is just clicking on the monster, clicking enter, and you know, doing that for all your monsters. This is the easy way. I'm trying to get this one back here. And you could also move your monsters. If you can't click them, you could pick them up and drag them to make it a little easier. The hard way of doing this is going to here, and you have to right click on this thing. You have to right click it and then click nurture. Okay, so that's the hard way of doing that. Easy way again, double click and you click enter. So those are just some easy tips, and this is my little house, monster storage house. You get that for free from a quest. And speaking of quests, let's take a look at that right now. You could have a maximum of 4 quests in progress, and this is basically how you level up fastest and you get some, you know, decent amount of Waru from it. Most of them are pretty easy, like nurture birds. As you can see for monsters, if you go to right click them and click info, they have a little type. This one is devils, so this one is a devil type. There's bird type, there's bovines or bovines, there's ghosts, the undead, you know, all sorts of stuff, and this one is humans or homins or something like that. So you know, there's a bunch of different types. You could click here, click info as well, and it'll tell you devils as well. Most of my monsters are devils. All of them except for the snowman are devils, so yeah. So that's the types, and again the quests, you know, they're pretty simple. Nurture birds, nurture a bovine, nurture a fairy, so you know, and you get some EXP. It's not that easy to level up because, you know, it does take a little while. But if you don't like the quest that you have at the moment, every 3 hours you could click the red envelope, click the red scroll, and it'll refresh the quests. It'll give you 3 different quests. So we'll go back to our farm now, read the quests and see what they are. Nurture a mushroom now, nurture a bovine still, and play with fairies. How you play with a monster is by clicking this scroll right here, which moves you to Jules' place, and you click this and it makes you visit a random person's farm. This isn't only for your server, it's for all servers in GMS, and you click it and you visit a random person in GMS's farm, and you can play with their monsters, and you get a super small amount of Waru for playing with them, and that's pretty much all you get. And you also get to complete the quests such as play with fairies. So this one right here is your buddy list. You guys could feel free to buddy me on Monster Life. You know, there's no limit for that. Anyone could buddy me on Monster Life. It doesn't really matter. You have your friend list and your block list. This is how you add a friend, or show friend recommendations. This is how you add a friend. And I don't really know what this one is, but yeah. And I don't quite know what follower means, but I'm guessing it means that they buddy list you. So I'm not sure. So that's the buddy list. This brings you to Jules's place. This guy shows you all the achievements that you have in Monster Life. As you can see, I don't really have much, right? And yeah, he shows you achievements. She gives you the quests. He's the shopkeeper. This is the photo album right here, where you can take pictures and stuff, I guess. And this, like I said, makes you visit a random farm. We'll go ahead and check it out real quick, just to show you guys. You click OK, and boom, I'm in someone named Zapta Zapta, his farm. So what you do, you could click them to see their animation. Like, most monsters have an animation, but not all. So you can see some of their animations by clicking on them, and then to nurture them, you to play with them, you right click it, click play, and that's how it looks. So you just play with monsters like that, and you can scroll through their monsters. You could use your scroll on your mouse, your scrolly wheel, to scroll through here to see all the different types of monsters, or you could click the buttons right here. And obviously this one returns you back to your farm. Now we're back to my farm. Let's see what else there is to tell you guys. This is the collection. It's basically like the photo album place, but it's supposed to tell you how to make each monster. But I don't really get how it tells you how to make each monster. So yeah, as you can see, you can get some. Oh, it tells you right here. Combine bird with Laika, and you'll get Shinso. So it's pretty cool. Tells you how to get each monster, and that's pretty awesome. Look at the horntail. That's pretty funny. So that's that. Just go back to my farm. If you go to decorate farm, you'll see these are where your houses are kept. Your houses that you have in inventory. This is your decoration, like a log. You just click it, you place it. If you don't want to place it somewhere, you right click. You right click while it's in this this mode. You just right click it and it'll disappear. So that's all the stuff I have. And this is your roads. Like, you can make different types of roads like that. I'll just show you guys an example. And you guys could hold it down and drag it, and it'll keep going. And then right click when you don't want the road anymore. And if you want to delete the road, it's very simple. All you have to do is click reposition and left click it, and hold the left click again, the same thing, to delete the road. So, and then when you're done with the reposition mode, you have to click reposition again. Yeah, you have to click reposition again. So this could bring you to the shop as well. That's reposition, how to move stuff and delete stuff off your scenery. And then you go back to my monsters. It shows you all your monsters. I try to keep my place kind of organized. Yeah, this is just the stuff I have for now. So I think that's it for Monster Life. I'll just show you guys something in the friend list. You could go to the info, shows you their level. You could visit their farm this way. And you could go to home page. It shows you their home little thingy with all their feed and stuff, and you could write on their wall, which is basically this thing. See what else you could do. You could visit their farm, you could message them, private message, or you could unbuddy list them. So it's pretty cool. Nothing too special there. And I'll show you guys the shop. We have the buildings, the houses. There's a wide variety of houses, which I really like. They go up all the way up to like level 40 or level 35. You got your decors. Some of them cost gems, the NX currency, as you can see. And this has a really large variety of stuff. You guys can check it out on your own. You have the usable stuff. This one gives you a second-hand monster. Contains a rank C monster. I forgot to mention the ranks actually. This renames your farm for you. And then you have your house, your wall kind of thing. So that's that. about the monster ranks. That's what I forgot to mention. Whenever you hover over a monster picture or you right click them and go to info, it'll show what rank they are. The highest rank is double S, and the lowest rank is C, which I don't have any of. I have a B, so that's the lowest I have. And oh wait, I got a C right here. Forgot about him. So I do have a C right here. Actually, I also have to show you guys combining monsters, which is the most fascinating part for me. And don't forget, you can just clear your Waru whenever you want. I usually wait till it's max, you know. So all monsters have different rankings, and like I said, they also have different titles like devils, fairies, all that kind of stuff. And also, your monsters do give you a bonus for your real character in MapleStory. I was hoping the bonus would be a little more effective instead of stuff like +3 int and +3 dex. You know, they do add up if you have enough monsters. Like if all of these gave +3 luck, I'd have 8 times 3 is 24 luck. I'd have +24 luck. That's pretty good, you know, just for having monsters in Monster Life. But to see your total stuff, you just go hover over the monster key, and it shows you what you pretty much get for all your monsters. So I didn't know this before, but apparently they don't stack, because I only get +3 and +3 dex when like multiple of them give that stat. So they don't stack, unfortunately, which makes it even worse. But you know, bonuses are bonuses, and you know, if you really wanna try and get a better range, this can help you. So yeah, this shows you what you get for your characters in MapleStory. It applies to all your characters. Alright, now let's go ahead, go to Jules' place, go to a random farm. I want to show you guys how to combine. Okay, so now I'm in this farm. The thing about double S monsters is you can't fuse with them. You can't fuse with a double S rank monster. So yeah. But what you could do is you could fuse with anything else, pretty much. You go to combine. You select which one of your monsters you want to combine with. Now the thing about combining is your monster has to be level 3 or higher in order to combine it. If it's under level 3, your monster, they level up by nurturing them. If it's under level 3, you can't combine your monster. You can nurture your monster 3 times a day. Okay, so, and also the higher rank your monster is that you're fusing, the better chance of getting a higher rank monster. So if I fuse a C monster with a C monster, I'm pretty much only going to get a C monster. But if I fuse a B plus monster with a C monster, I might get a B monster or even a B plus monster. If you fuse B plus with B plus, you could get an A monster, A plus, you know. So, but the thing is, it costs Waru to fuse, to combine monsters, and obviously the higher rank the monster is, the more Waru it costs. So for example, if I could click combine, it says 500 Warus because it's B plus. Now if I take my B monster, 150. If I take my C monster, 60. So as you can see, the prices jump pretty exponentially for having or combining higher rank monsters. So just for the sake of this video, I'll you know, use the C one because I don't want to use so much Waru. And there we go. We have a Homens type, which is the little ginseng jar thingy. You could name it wow, I can't spell for my life. Alright, so I'm just going to name it YouTube for the sake of the video, and then once you go back to your farm, it'll be here waiting for you. Now, a cool trick is, if you want to start combining monsters right away, you could nurture it 3 times right away, and that makes it level 3 right away. So as you can see, I have it level 3 and I can now use it for combining. So if you want to start combining right away, just nurture your monster 3 times right away. Let's go ahead and release it. This is how you get rid of monsters that you don't want in your monster life anymore. You click release and it'll show you a sad cutscene. It says some sad stuff up here, and the music it plays is really, really sad. I don't know. To me, it just, I don't know, I felt so horrible when I first released my first monster. I felt like I was killing him or something, and like he was going to be stranded, but whatever. And this basically just shows you how much monsters you have out of your maximum amount. you're able to have more monsters the higher level your farm is. So it's pretty important to level up your farm so you can have a lot of monsters. As you can see, since I'm level 14, I could have 9 monsters. So it's pretty cool. Pretty sure that's it for Monster Life. Yeah, it shows your server here as well. Although I'm really mad at Nexon for putting Mardia here, because I'm originally from Cradia, and it's just really unfair that they put Mardia here instead of Cradia. I know we're allianced and everything, but I don't know, I just feel like Cradia is still a server on its own. Like, you could actually join the server Cradia if you wanted, but apparently it's not acknowledged as a server anymore. But anyway, that's pretty much it to Monster Life. You could set your own picture here, and that was a bad idea. Wow, well that was dumb. Sorry about that. Apparently, if you try and change your picture while Fraps is open, your computer will kind of freeze. So I had to restart my Fraps. So yeah, you could change your picture here. I just put a picture of my Night Lord in Kerning City because it looks pretty peaceful. It's a nice picture, and peaceful kind of corresponds with civilization. And that's pretty much it to Monster Life, guys. I hope you learned something from this, and I hope you I hope you take advantage of Monster Life to the best of your ability, because it's not that boring, to be honest, and it does, like I said, give your character some small but sure enough, they're bonuses. So it does give your character, your Maple character, some bonuses. So just check it out. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys on Monday for our Memorable Monday, and yeah, I'll see you all next time. This has been a Source production. See y'all later. Peace.